And then there's more to this, though. So we've got smoke, want to know if there's a big bonfire going on with regard to what appears to be almost certainly coordination with a third-party group and the Pasch campaign. Because she sits on the third party. Her treasurer is the treasurer of the third party, Citizen Action Wisconsin. It's spending a ton of money in these recall elections. Under the umbrella of Citizen Action Wisconsin is Wisconsin Jobs Now. This organization, so an arm of Citizen Action Wisconsin, was offering up free door prizes and free Speed Queen barbecue to people who came out and got on a bus and voted early. And you guys went out and sent folks out there to see what was going on. What did you find out?
Well, we found out when we got out, whenever our sources got out there, and then they reported back to us. It was just fascinating how it unfolded. They said, you go to the event, you sign in. As soon as you sign in, you get this ticket to go get a free barbecue chicken dinner. You get a ticket for a raffle. I'm not exactly certain of what kind of prizes were involved with that, and the dollar amount of that. But at any rate, I mean, the dinner alone was itself compensation enough to go vote. Then they're, of course, running vans. They're running vans on Monday from the two locations they had set up, and I've heard reports throughout yesterday and even this morning that there are more vans that are still going out throughout the city of Milwaukee, busing folks down to City Hall to vote early. And then once you get down there, they had some Wisconsin Jobs Now staffers or volunteers or something clad in union T-shirts standing inside the polling place explaining to people how they should vote or how they can vote. They weren't explicitly saying who the preferred candidate was. But what's really interesting is, you have Citizen Action Wisconsin is a statewide organization. They work around the state. They have these connections with Sandy Pasch. Wisconsin Jobs Now is only operating in the 8th Senate District. They're only working in the Darling-Pasch race. And that is really a fascinating aspect. I mean, this group isn't even in any other race. They're not in any other district. They're not in any other geographic location. They are solely a North Milwaukee-based group working in this election to turn out the vote. And do so with what appears to be pretty illegal means.
All right, so we had the Wisconsin Jobs Now, why don't we just call them Citizen Action Wisconsin volunteers, in Wisconsin Jobs Now T-shirts, standing there assisting the people who were given free food and raffle tickets to get on a bus to go vote early. Now, I mean, you're not there, Brian. They weren't asking people like us to get on that bus. They were asking what they believed... Yeah. Yeah, me too. They were not asking Darling supporters to get on that bus. They were asking Pasch supporters to get on that bus. And we actually had a situation back in 2004 where the Democrats got in trouble bribing homeless people with cigarettes. So, the Government Accountability Board has been asked to sort of imagine whether or not there could be a violation of law here. And they indicated, yeah.
I'm all for groups boosting turnout, but I'm not in favor of groups that are boosting turnout illegally or that are crossing election law boundaries to do so. And it'd be great if the GAB looked at this. I think there's overwhelming evidence that would call for it. It's certainly warranted. I mean, we're in the heat of an election cycle. We're getting down to the last week. This is the kind of time you'd expect to see stuff like this. And from what I'm hearing, this would appear to be one of the more egregious examples of potential election fraud in the state right now.